I don't. Do they go to face Klim Sunny? I think they go to the other one because it would be weird if Klim Sunny plays Team Klee again. They probably go to the other side of bracket. Maybe. We'll see.
What do you think is the stronger draft here, Milan?
I personally kind of am into the VP draft more, but probably like subjective due to it's a big wraparound, big wraparound. There's part is subjective because it's VP, and like I feel like they're a much stronger team. Oh, Squadix.
Oh, he doesn't know. Oh, they don't. Wait.
I think that both teams broke. I think it was Smoke too on Squadix. Oh, that's gonna be a sentry wasted. I like just the structure of the VP draft more. I feel like they have better team fight in between Tide and Kunkka.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Better support though. Like in terms of like, I just prefer this hero. Like Clock and Hoodwink are not bad support duo. They're like cute, but Nature's Prophet Bench, they just feel like OP duo, you know, like ultra meta. And when I say meta, I don't mean like meta in a boring way, but meta is just like they're meta for a reason, you know.
No, I know exactly what you mean.
Stupidly strong.
It's like having a Dazzle 4 on your lane compared to a Bad Revenge.
Yeah, sometimes I play some like hipster hero, and I wish I picked Venge, man. I wish I was a Venge. Very curious about this mid lane. I'm not so familiar with this matchup, but like Puck is not strongest laner anymore. Where the Kunkka, it's one of these strong sides. It's like constant spam and like almost infinite region between X mark and volleyball.
Is it just me, or is it kind of difficult to get last hits with Puck, especially against someone like Kunkka?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's you. It's just the pack is so strong later that they kind of balance him out with being a bit weaker laner.
Oh, got that last hit though. Nice young G there, but not able to dodge that Tidebringer. Is there any particular lanes of interest we should be watching?
I mean bottom lane for sure. Cause
yeah, Clock's already.
Yeah, I mean it's like Demi. If I do Demi, if I don't, like he has to go into them to do damage and like make space for Luna. But if he goes into them, they smash him in the face. So like he's kind of. But depending on the lane equilibrium, they might. Oh, he's gonna go again. He's level 2.
I see, yeah. Just how annoying is this Nature's Prophet?
He just the stats on this hero is just insane. He just trades very well.
I mean, quite surprised that Sayu does not have a Blightstone, or else maybe perhaps would be it's a lot harder.
Kind of cool to like combine it with the gush, but also like sometimes you're just
rotation. Sayu rotation with the TP, first blood, and maybe perhaps a double kill here. The blood grenade will be committed. Centaur will survive though. Nice rotation from Sayu. With the TP.
Yeah, Nature's Prophet for you, and he goes back. Oh!
The TP cancel. That would have been good.
That would be huge, because he would need so much time to go back to the bottom lane by foot, like through the gates. Yeah, there's gates, but he's a Nature's Prophet and he's slow for a reason. I mean, this is just the Nature's Prophet for you, right? Like, you're playing lane 2v2, all good man, and suddenly the third guy comes. Why? Why is the third guy here? We're just having a nice 2v2 classic lane, and there's a third guy. It's not fair.
This is what I said, this is what I discussed when Nature's Prophet starts TPing on your lane at level 2, level 3, you're like, oh my god.
Like, you kinda low-key forget about it, right? It's just not supposed to happen.
Although a kill may happen top here, the commit the blood grenade onto Venge. They do indeed get that kill.
We saw this lane multiple times yesterday, maybe even 2 or even 3 times. The Centaur plus Hood.
Yeah.
It's a very powerful lane. Like they just have so much chain lockdown in between them. And with like addition of the blood grenade, like these kill lanes just got a level more like dangerous. Ooh, Yang. Okay. Lil is gonna control the top one. I thought for a moment they're gonna make him sad. You know, every mid laner, like Nightmare is like when supports are controlling the water runes. Yeah, power runes, they get behind it. They're like, okay, that's normal. Everyone controls the power runes, but water runes, come on, man. That's some nerd stuff. Oh, what was that torrent, man?
Are you speaking from experience there when someone tries to contest water runes?
No, yeah.
You're a support though, aren't you?
Yes, I contest it. I know how annoying it is. That's why I do it. I'm just there and I'm like spamming Gabe and voice lines.
Oh, so you called yourself a nerd, pretty much. How's Teach doing? 24 last hits. He's doing okay. Nothing too serious at hand here. Oh, coming into the back lines. Rotation from Nature's Prophet. Another kill on to the Hoodwink once again.
I mean, not only a kill. Every time he comes, like second time, like he also makes the Centaur lose like half HP. So it's like, yeah, it's a kill plus like half HP on Centaur, making him stick, whatever. He got the helm now, so it's not too bad. But Earnshard on the MP, I feel like he's just starting, you know, the party. But honorable mention, Yang G on the mid lane and Park doing very well.
Oh yeah, 37 and 7. I mean, that was pretty good for a puck. And they finally take down that pesky Nature's Prophet. At long last, Team Klee do. It's been a thorn in their side for the last 4 minutes.
And the amplified damage for the squad X, unfortunate. They went for like a 50-50. They just decided to split it up and Gabe in favor squad X today.
Cogs. And Tide's okay in return. Out comes a magic missile with a rotation there from FNG. They find the kill onto Clock and Notice will survive on 100 HP. He's alright. Going in for another Sprout magic missile.
Cammy.
That's a lot of nuke damage there onto Cammy. Trying to dive the tier 1 there, but Sayu will possibly die here from Little. Yes, he will. Another rotation here, Clockwork coming back to the fight. They'll push away VP. Cammy is very low here. Where's the regen to heal back this Luna? Tango.
2 tangos. Do you remember the days 2 tangos, please?
Yeah, I do remember. And then each tango. And then one shared tango would have a cooldown, wouldn't it? I can't remember how long the cooldown was though. Was it like a minute?
I don't know, man.
40 seconds?
It feels like a million years ago. 2 tangos, please. And that was the quality of life change for support when the mid laners couldn't get tango shared anymore.
You're an old man of Dota 2, aren't you, Milan?
Somewhat. Okay, amplify damage used on Squad X, 8-minute rune coming up, 15 seconds. We'll see what the game says now, but they're not gonna 50-50. Actually, they're gonna smoke and ditch the rune.
The Squad X is gonna meet
and go for Liza.
Liza, yeah. X-Marks is ready. It's only level 1, so it's not in range.
Get him!
Torrent's not gonna connect either. Okay, now the
yeah.
X-Marks is there. Here it comes. Boat's coming in. Liza is gonna be met by a boat. Kadunk will be washed up there by Kenka.
Nice rotation, like giving the rune up for the skill. I mean, Yang G does get haste on the puck for that. But it's a good on the Centaur. This Centaur was already having a rough time versus the Morphling 1v1 because of just the nature, like Morphling works in the 1v1 scenarios post like early laning stage. And now with this kill, like he cannot even enter the lane. And he is not the fastest jungle farmer.
And Sayu here, he's got himself an Urn of Shadows, heading for a Spirit Vessel here on the Nature's Prophet.
I mean, it's pretty standard, even though like if there's no like insane like healing ability on the Team Klee side, there's just a lot of damage and it's somewhat timing based item and like not needing a boost and like having like always a good laning stage like Prophet does. It just makes you like get it like 10-11 minutes in.
Uh-oh, Eliza's got to be careful here. Squad X hanging around. Level 2 X-Mox is ready. Possibly going to dive the tier 1. He is.
Stampede is ready.
There, torrent up, but a TP rotation will come out from the clockwork.
Tier 1 teams are very good, man, at like this poking the TPs, you know. It looks like for us even that this Kuka is gonna use all the spells on the Centaur, like, but he just kind of knows in advance what he wants to do. He just wants to poke some TP, poke some reaction, then go away. Top rune.
Well, this is some action for the top rune. And it won't even be top, it'll be bottom. Squadix able to bottle himself a regeneration rune. Very nice. Do you like what they've done with the change of the regen rune? How it doesn't get cancelled.
It feels a bit OP, to be honest. Like especially, I don't know, it just feels a bit OP. Like, because the way you don't cancel it, actually the 1% of mana and HP, it's a lot, you know. On the paper it seems like no, not so much, but it's all day. Meanwhile, they smoke bottom. Like this Kunkka is going from top to bottom real fast. He wants to be active. Every time he has a bolt, he's trying to use it.
Yeah, right behind the tier 1. He's going to meet the clockwork soon.
Scan versus
Till the
scan.
end is possibly going to meet the end. He's caught in the cogs here. It's going to be torrented up, and the rotation from Kiritic and FNG as well with both their nuke spells. They find the kill on the clock. And it will go to FNG.
They don't need to use the bolt because Morph is there. And they do get a tower. I mean, VP yesterday also showed how good they are at this tier 1 exchange, and here they're gonna show again. Like they take the enemy tower and they preserve theirs, which is like in terms of like map progression, it's insane. Like on paper it seems like, in theory it seems like, oh, not so much one tower, but like just like Team Klee, they just cannot progress the map if this tower top is still standing.
Oh.
Sharpshooter? I thought they might try to like...
Yeah, I thought so as well.
It was a cooldown.
Maybe they try again here. Kiritic is not... Oh, there we go. Stomp as well.
They get him.
Sharpshooter's there. They get him. Kiritic down.
Wow. Wow, what an execution. I mean, they soften him up and then they get him.
Meanwhile, some actioning happened on the bottom part of the river. They've caught Clock, but hook shot into the creeps will escape the Sprout there. Nice job.
I don't know about that, man. Running away while being cold till the end.
It's not the greatest name to have as top 5 until the end. Well, actually, maybe, yeah, because you get a lot of deaths, and it's like, I won't stop till the end. That makes sense, actually.
Vessel finished up on the Prophet. He's gonna lose his last charge on the clock with not getting a kill. Is now effectively like having 0 items. Yeah, gives some stats, but no usage on this Vessel. And yeah, I mean the map is not progressing for the side of Team Klee, but they are not so unhappy with the state either. Like, they have Luna Pack, like these two heroes scale really fast and really good, so they're not bothered too much with just farming.
Sayu also has a shard in his quick buy as well, Milan. Is it any good on Nature's Prophet, the Curse of the Old Growth?
It's just like kind of a standard build, because in the fight, the shard
top.
gives...
Morphling, silenced up,
baiting.
he swapped out, he's still alive with thanks to FNG, but now they're going to try and attempt to turn it around. They will take down the Centaur with massive rotations coming out from VP. They are all 5 on this top lane, protecting Kiritic, and now they'll try and attempt to go for more here, pressuring the tier 1. They do have a glyph though on the side of Team Klee, but are they going to use it? No, they won't.
They don't want to spend it because it's not going to refresh. It's not first tier 1, and not only they're going to take the tower, they're going to make their move for the Wisdom Rune. It's actually a quite huge objective, maybe even bigger than a tower. And they're going to secure it. So very big move. I mean, they show once again VP, like they play so well against the Kiritic. Maybe you can surprise him once, like and get a kill on him, but next time you go on him, trust, they'll be ready. That's what they show. Kill, into a tower, into a Wisdom Rune. Lovely stuff from VP. Like, just look at the support difference, like Nature's Prophet and Venge, now with this double Wisdom Rune. They're like level 9 and 8, while Hoodwink and Clock are probably like around 7. I'm not sure.
I mean, net worth between the mid lane and the safe lanes as well, between both teams, very balanced here right now. Practically Morphling and Luna, the same net worth. Conker and Puck, very close to each other, but it's Tidehunter. It's Notice that's doing a lot better than Lies here, because Lies has been targeted quite a few times here, especially by the hands of Squadix on the Conker.
Yeah, I mean, that's the main difference, right? The Squadix kind of punished Centaur a lot, where Yang Ji kind of decided to play more for his own game and didn't punish. Not that he could so easily punish the Notice, but anyhow, like I would say, Lil is having like a very good game on the side of Team Klee. Like he's keeping his farm up, even with the Prophet who's been getting kills around the map, and he's gonna be buying a Mage Slayer. Interestingly enough, he has 1 point in Bushwhack on the Hoodwink.
That is interesting. Would you usually max it out on a Hoodwink?
Yeah, I would say every time you want to have like 4 points in it, and on level 10 you take the minus cooldown talent and you play on the like being a lockdown. But since the game is kind of slowed down and they're mostly playing on like playing the wave, playing the map. Yeah, like he likes having like more points in queue just to farm and push lanes fast.
Yeah, we saw that at bottom, but pushed out there.
Notice?
By the Morphling. Oh, that's a lot of damage! That's a lot of damage! Taking down the Clock, easy peasy. As Kiritic also zooming in there with the waveform and the adaptive strike. Both supports on the side of Team Klee will fall, which now opens up a path for VP to take their tier 1 middle tower, which they will get. There it goes, and it falls.
5k lead suddenly at minute 16. You know, the game was very equal like 3 minutes ago before this kill into Wisdom Rune. Now 2 more kills in a tower. Like all these kills, like this is like, if you play the game, you're like, it's just a Clock, it's just a Hoodwink, but it adds up. It adds up into a massive advantage.
But we haven't seen any movement here from Luna just yet. Cammy still farming here on the Luna. Tempted to go for a Dragon Lance and a BKB here. Meanwhile, Kiritic has been joining these fights and is still on the same net worth as the Luna at the moment. So Kiritic doing very well here. Meanwhile, though, we've got ourselves Tidehunter caught in the cogs. He will commit the ravage, but the boat comes in. It connects onto 2. They will find the Clockwork, and Lies has been X-Mod. Going to be brought back and taken out by the hands there of Kunker. The Blade Mail actually getting off the final hit of the kill.
A great play by Notice. Like, yeah, he sees he's gonna die, but with his last breath, he gets the Ravage out, and he's gonna bring 2 more heroes in the grave with him. There is no free plays versus VP. If you wanna get something, you have to give something back.
Oh my gosh, Sayu just completely moved past Young G here. He is being really dangerous. He finally will be found and paid the price for hanging around here. Taken out quite easily by the hands of Young G. They threw down the Dream Coil.
Oh, it's very deep. And Luna, maybe she's not that strong defensively yet without BKB, but offensively, like she's dealing a lot of damage.
He was speaking about Noticed as well, getting himself the Mage Slayer. I don't think I've actually seen Tide ever get a Mage Slayer before, but I can see why it, it's nice, because the Anchor Smash, you can apply it to everything. As you can see here, he's just applied it to anything that he hits with the Anchor Smash, which is really nice.
Yeah, it helps him farm, helps him. He doesn't want to get the BKB, so get some magic resistance, and like it's just we just say every game. It's just a bit of a stupid item. Meanwhile, 3-man smoke from the side of Team Klee. They know there's no Ravage for some time. They wanna make something happen. They're gonna find Sayu again.
Yeah, but he's doing good because he's completely distracting the side of Team Klee whilst they're taking Roshan. I mean, they'll take him out, but at what cost? Because Roshan almost cleaned up here by the hands of VP. Are even Team Klee aware of this? Doesn't look like they are at all.
Not really, because it's like 1935, right? And like it's supposed to go bottom, but they're gonna see it being taken. And Young G.
Oh yeah, and they'll take the Roshan, they'll bring the Centaur back. I mean, the Bushwhack is there, the swap coming out along with the Magic Missile as well onto the Centaur. Is cleaned up there by the hands of VP. Squadix will get the kill. He's on a killing spree right now, having a great time here as the Conquer. Got himself the Agnim Scepter now, so as you saw, was able to commit the Torrent Storm. This is going to be really helpful in those team fights, especially with the Ravage as well. The control here for VP in future team fights is insane.
And it's gonna be a classic rush into a Tormentor play. Kiritich so strong that he could almost take it alone. Just need +1 hero. And it's gonna be shard for the Vengeful Spirit. A very nice one. Well, since we see Venge every game and Tormentors now get killed almost every game around this time, like we already spoke a lot, it's a very nice shard. Not S tier, but A tier for sure.
Radiant are scanning.
Ever seen someone bleed out in a net? No?
So now they'll push the tier 2 tower. VP with this Aegis. Kiritich backed up by his team. Feeling quite comfortable here. The Ravage ready on Notice. Doesn't have anything to get into position like a Blink Dagger. But we'll take the front here. They will definitely find that tier 2 tower. It is gone.
Once again,
this Aegis well.
They get a tower and double wisdom. They're just combining the objectives very nicely. It almost feels like they have everything planned out. Every time they're getting a tower, there's like some wisdom rune next to it or some tormentor.
Well, meanwhile, though, Luna with Manta Illusions, able to take the bottom tier 1 tower. They'll be taken out as, meanwhile, Luna top of the net worth right now. Finally, 2k surpassing Morphling. This is what you want. This is how Luna plays. Accelerating in the net worth. Has a BKB and a Manta. Opting to get an Agnim Shard now to upgrade those Moonglaves. Meanwhile, there's some action happening on the bottom lane here. Clockwork is decimated by the hands of VP there. No escape. Was in his own cogs. Then a Sprout came out. Torrent upon him as well. What a poor soul.
I mean, Luna has actually 350 last hits in like 22 minutes. That's respectable nowadays. Yeah, map is bigger and whatnot, but it's respectable. Well, Puck is gonna find himself a nice wisdom rune, Always like myself random wisdom runes lying around.
Just going for a Kaya and Sanj next on Young G on the puck.
It's a very good Puck late game, Like there is some Ravage and like there's, I think the Ravage is only sort of reliable lockdown for the Puck. So before like hexes start coming out on Kunkka or Nature's Prophet, like this Puck can do a lot of. The Tide is going for hex too. Like Puck can do a lot of damage, like just going in and out without being afraid to die.
Yeah. I mean, Sayu is going for an Orchid here, though, on the Nature's Prophet. So once he gets that, then it's going to be quite dangerous for Young G here, unless they have some sort of Dispel, which they actually don't yet team. So if Youngji is ever silenced in a team fight, once Sayu does get himself that Orchid, it's the team fight could go very wrong here for Team Klee.
Top tower is under attack.
I mean, I like how they go in Orchid and the Hex. So Orchid will be the first one, like catch him out of surprise. Till the end.
Oh, it's actually going to be met by all the team of Team Klee. All rotate there to take down Squadix. And they find that kill. That's a juicy kill. Further gold for Cammy there. Now look at that, 500 gold plus 700 shared.
They're gonna smoke regardless. Kunkka is dead, but some Eclipse was I mean, he still has BKB on Kami. So if he gets caught with the Ravage, he might die, but without Blink on the tie, he should be always be able to pop the BKB. I don't know about this smoke.
I gotta say though, this is quite a defensive Luna. Sometimes I do see some people try and be a little bit greedy here and not buy as many defensive items. Kami's, you know, he's got himself a BKB, a Manta style, is now going for a Hurricane Pike as well, so another source of kind of defense. Whereas usually you see someone try and pick up like a Daedalus or a Crystallis just as soon as they can to apply damage. But Kami's...
I mean, he just needs to have Pike this game. It's a decent Pike game in sense of like you can outrange the Morphling, but it's also like it's your end build because you don't want to carry the Polyglade whole game around and you need it against the Prophet. So
yeah.
it just kind of makes your end build, like 6 slot, require Pike. It's one of the perks of having a Prophet on your team. And
I mean, speaking of Prophet though, oh look at that Spirit Vessel and the Curse of the Old Growth. Lies, is he gonna die? He TP'd back, he's okay. I mean, they take out the Nature's Prophet, but that was a lot of damage that Sayu outputted there with the Spirit Vessel. And
on his own, like
on
literally
own, yeah.
almost killing a Centaur.
That's crazy. They force out some TPs here, Team Klee do. Kami's gonna retreat for now.
I mean, Team Klee just playing the map beautifully. Like, yes, they're much weaker 5v5 versus the VP. Like Torrent, Storm, and Ravage are insane teamfight abilities, but they don't matter if you don't get to fight 5v5. The Team Klee just keeps finding the solo openings.
Q-Teach soloing the Tormentor.
If you think about it, like he just earned himself like 1700 gold. Like in 10 seconds, like killing the Tormentor, he gets 280 plus he gets 1400 gold shard. Oh, he might not matter. He has no Manta. Do they see him? Luna sees. Luna has night vision.
Oh, nice hook shot. Catches him there, pulls him back there with the cogs. Does have himself the waveform though. He's going to try and attempt to turn it around. His attention right now onto the clock, knocking him back into the Torrent Storm. Killing spree for Kiritich. The rest of his team, VP, rotates to help him. They stop that potential of killing the Morphling. They find one kill in return. But are they going to go for more here? They're in the river, very close to Team Klee at the moment. Never mind, they'll move themselves away. They're on the mid lane right now.
They got a bit too excited, right? Like seeing this morph, kind of low mana, they thought that there was not enough heroes around. If they were like 3-4, they definitely get it. But see, Tide, some items being finished up on the side of VP. BKB on Kunkka. Tide has Blink Dagger, so now they have a clear initiation, and they're gonna go towards the top lane because Rush is.
Kami, is he gonna reveal himself? He's very, very close to VP here, hanging around the Lotus pool. Oh, Squadix. I mean, Luna has the night vision here, so they've just seen the Conquer. They don't get the stomp! Squadix able to move around. The hook shot's there. They've got it onto FNG. FNG will actually swap himself out here. As now the Stampede comes out. The Hoodwink in trouble. They will find FNG down with no buyback. The Ravage and Torrent Storm comes out, but Team Klee still able to live through it, apart from the Clockwork, who will be taken out by Kiritich. They'll try and attempt to turn it around. The BKB being committed there by Liza. There's now the Eclipse coming out. Also, Kami so low. trying to get away there with the
X-Mark?
BKB. He will not be brought back. The BKB keeps him alive. Kami is out of here, though. They will just lose the support on either side of the team. But Team Klee will take a harder beating than VP does. VP will hold their ground. Team Klee will get away. But was that because Young G wasn't in the fight during that time?
It looked really bad for a VP for a moment, but almost perfect Ravage from Notice. Like he cannot. I mean, he was in the fight on the part, but he just cannot Ravage nicely nighttime versus Luna. But he waited for this Torrent Storm to hit the Luna, and then he connected. And Luna, luckily because of Pyke, lives, but it will cost them more on the VP side. They use the Ravage, they use the Torrent Storm. I think it's time to make a play on the side of Team Klee. Like they have to use these big cooldowns, otherwise, like next time Luna will not live through it.
I think this Blade Mail pickup on Squadix is really handy for the Conqueror, especially against someone of the likes of Luna.
He's also going a Hex, so they really want to address the pack issue. So it's a pesky dragon.
Well, now they've got themselves the Orchid on Sayu, so we'll see if it changes things for the team. But we do have a Dispel, though. Young G has got himself a Dispel, got him the Yule Scepter.
Yeah, he's already kind of dealt with the Orchid, but the Hex on tile should not be so far away. But they're gonna smoke 38 seconds on the Ravage. Roshan potentially coming any second. They're gonna pop on the Clockwork.
Poor Clockwork. Gonna be X-Mark's back. The stomp attempt is there, but it will not help the clock. He will attempt to buy back, though, and a Dream Coil connecting onto 2. What can they do with this? Kiritich holding his ground is actually going to push Lies back, and Lies is going to fall nonetheless. Kami has to activate the BKB and try and attempt to escape right now. The X-Mark's actually going to bring Kami back into the boat. Is washed up there, taken out. 4 have been lost on the side of Team Klee. Disastrous fight for them as VP come out on top, not losing a single hero. That was a dieback there onto the Clockwork as well.
And that was without Ravage. I mean, they kind of get a good initiation with the Centaur and the Clock, like using spells before dying first time. But it's just Luna cannot stand the ground versus the Kiritich more. Like Kami tries to pop BKB, pop everything, fight this Morphle back. But Morphle is like, come and fight me. Like, I didn't know this matchup goes this way. You know, it makes sense. Kiritich picked up this Morphling versus the Luna, and he's just demolishing him 1v1.
Oh yeah, Skadi and Butterfly against the Luna, who's only been able to get defensive items at this rate. No damage items here. Kiritich has been having a wonderful time here on the Morphling, and with this Skadi and Butterfly, does not have any fears against this Luna.
Yeah, I agree. The items are really making the difference. They're gonna force the glyph early. I don't think they will be stopping. As we said, no Ravage expanded last fight. They have it for this one. If it was hard first time, now with the Aegis and Ravage online, it should be even harder.
Well, they'll commit the Sharpshooter and some silences. Attempting to push Kiritich back, but he is still holding his ground, entrusting his team with his safety. He will be force-staffed forward. The hook shot there, along with the bushwhack as well. Force-staffed away. Kiritich is completely fine. They get themselves the melee racks.
They get a melee racks and they don't actually expand anything. No BKBs, no Ravages. Hex now online on the tide. I mean, it's looking tough for the side of Team Klee. Like, they need to go back to splitting them up. Like, they thought they split it enough and the time for fighting has came, but looking right now, like they need more time.
Yeah, noticed having himself a Hex. Squadix still attempting to try and get himself a Hex as well. They'll have 2 Cypher Vices eventually. Perhaps even 3 as Sayu wants to finish off this BKB, and after he's got the BKB, he wants to side. But I think the game will be long over before then, before he even has the chance to get one. Because Kiritich is laying into the tier 3 middle with without a care in the world. No one is contesting him from doing so. But in the back lines, though, FNG has been taken out. They're attempting to try and find Squadix as Clockwork force-staffs himself away, but will fall nonetheless by the hands of Sayu. Kiritic getting another kill, mega kill on him as Lies falls.
Radiant's middle
I mean, nice try to go on the back lines. They needed a way to fight because the VP is not stopping. They're taking second ranks, they're going for the third one. Like, there is no splitting them up anymore. Like, you need to fight, and the only way you can fight is kind of go for the back line. But will it work? I don't think so.
Oh, I mean, Satanic on Kiritic now with an Aegis. It looks difficult to take down this Morphling, Milan.
I mean, they're not even trying. Like, even if they kill him, he has the Aegis, so what's the point? They're just looking at them and like trying to figure out what we can do. Realistically, there's not many possibilities, if any, but they're still trying.
Oh, the tier 4 still standing. Team Klee, they've got their Centaur back. Stampede is on cooldown though. One tier 4 tower's gone. Kiritic now laying into the second. Torrent Storm ready in 3 more seconds. The Ravage ready with Blink as well. Notice, waiting, prowling in the backlines. When's he going to go? Here it is. The Hex is out. The Ravage there. He's going to connect there on 2-3. There's still attempt to take down Cammy now. Will activate the BKB and try and turn it around there with the Eclipse. Able to take down the Clockwork, but Cammy's taking too much physical damage there from the Morphling. Has to back off and go back into the fountain, but blocked there by the Sprouts. He's going to have to try and hide into the trees. Kiritic is going to try and proceed to pursue the Luna, but GG is called, takes down the Luna with the adaptive strike. Game 1 here will be going to VP, who take this game comfortably, especially with Kiritic popping off there. Pretty much going 6 slotted on the Morphling. He had himself a great time there, and